Hey crypto fans, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today guys, we're going to talk all about Luna dropping further and further into the crypto abyss. So guys, if you are brand new to the channel and this is the first video of mine you've ever seen and you think you might enjoy the content that I create, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel, you guys, and give this video a thumbs up because it helps me out. Why not, right? And also guys, feel free to go ahead and follow me here on Twitter as well if you'd like. You can find the link to it in the description below this video. I like to talk about altcoins, NFTs, day trading strategies, all kinds of random crypto stuff on a daily basis. So guys, because simply I'm probably gonna be pretty big someday, with my YouTube channel. So you might as well, because I'm not going anywhere. So guys, a little updates on Luna today, okay? Hey, I've been doing a little bit of updates here and there on Luna in the past couple of days, simply because I can, right? I'm just a random guy that likes to make YouTube videos, okay, guys? I'm not an expert. I'm not a crypto expert. I'm not a Luna expert. Literally just a guy just like you sitting at home making videos because I like the crypto ecosystem. So guys, and because I've been actively day trading and I've been actively investing into crypto since 2017. So yeah guys, but I am no expert, so keep that in mind. So guys, we're going to talk about Luna today, a couple updates that I've noticed here recently. So the one thing that I noticed today actually is the fact that Terra went below a $1 billion market cap today for the very first time in a very long time. Actually, I don't know if it's ever happened before. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and check. Yeah, it's definitely been there before. Clearly, as we can see here, you guys, let's see here. Market cap back in the day was roughly around, I don't know, we'll just go ahead and say back in like 2019, market cap was around 39 million, 100 million, whatever. Literally just today though, you guys, market cap fell down to about 829 million, right below 1 billion, you guys. So that is a pretty big deal, honestly. I mean, as you guys can see, it really hasn't been, it really hasn't been that low. Geez, I mean, if we can take a look at it, you guys, I mean, it really hasn't been that low since, I mean, as you guys can see, it's been climbing and climbing and climbing for the longest time, you guys. And it has not been as low as where it went just recently for a very, very long time, you guys. Literally within probably about almost a year, honestly. So that's pretty insane to see, personally. So yeah. Let's see here. What else is new? Okay, so Watcher Guru. Okay, so if you've heard of Watcher Guru on Twitter, I mean, they're a pretty good news source. They give out some pretty decent news, whatever. They were talking about the Luna Foundation Guard today. Luna Foundation Guard, they announced plans to use its remaining assets to compensate UST users. How legitimate that is or factual that is, I don't really know. I can't confirm or deny anything. Obviously, we can see here Terra starts from square one. As of May 7th, the foundation's reserves consisted of the following assets. They had 80,394 Bitcoin. On May 8th, when the price of UST started deviating from its $1 peg, the foundation began converting its reserves to UST. The foundation did so by directly executing on-chain swaps and transferring Bitcoin to a counterparty to enable them to, enter into large size short notice trades with it. Per Luna Foundation Guard, it directly sold 26 million USDT, 23 million USDC for an aggregate of 50 million UST. Transferred 52,000 Bitcoin to trade with a counterparty, with a net of an excess of 5,300 Bitcoin that they have returned for an aggregate of 1.5 billion. I can't get my decimal places correct here. But as you guys can see here, they have definitely given out some new information here, so that's pretty interesting. And they've also talking about reimbursement on the cards here as well. But honestly, you guys, I would not put your eggs in this basket, to be honest with you. This is a very big limb to go out on here. I mean, to be giving out, I guess you could say, reimbursements, that's kind of, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, because I mean, everybody invests for a reason and you're supposed to do your own research. I mean realistically, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, it would suck to be in that position and I would definitely like to get my money back, but when you're investing and you lose your gains, I mean, that's not that's really not something that's like refundable. I mean, that, I don't know, that just doesn't happen. So I don't know, that seems a little odd to me. But as we can see here, you guys, let's see here, just in, Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin suggests a relief plan for UST retail investors, which obviously, yeah, they do need to come out with a relief plan, and they did release a little bit of something here just recently, and I'll show you in a bit here. So Duquan, everybody knows Duquan, main guy talking behind Terra Luna. That's what it seems anyway, publicly anyway. Here we go. He wrote a new thread literally 45 minutes ago, from the time of me filming this right now. Basically saying that, you know, Terra is more than UST, meaning UST isn't, that's not what Terra is all about. It's not just about their stablecoin, you guys. Let's see what they got here, though. It has been inspiring to partake in the dynamic discourse regarding the best next steps for Terra, taking feedback from the community and thoughtful proposals. He would like to suggest the following for the path forward, which is the Terra Ecosystem Revival Plan 2. And I've already got that open over here. We'll look at that in a little bit. But for those of you who do not have Twitter, we're going to take a look at this tweet a little bit and look into it deeper. So 3 in the thread. Currently, these key prospects or precepts underpin most schools of thought. The lunatic community is unparalleled in its passion. The builder talent pool is broader and deeper on Terra than most ecosystems. And Terra's blockchain is incredibly robust, as attested by recent events. At the same time, however, competing interests from varied stakeholders make it extremely difficult and unlikely to achieve consensus on a cohesive, congruent plan. It would be devastating for broader crypto adoption and advancement if we remain in entropy amidst opposing views. As such, as I propose the following to chart the path forward for our ecosystem. The Terra chain, as it currently exists, should be forked into a new chain without algorithmic stablecoins called Terra, or which would be, the typical Luna token. And the old chain would be technically called Terra Classic, which would be more along the lines of, they would change the ticker to LUNC. And both chains will coexist. I think that's kind of a decent idea, but it almost seems to me like, I don't know, to me, this whole thing right here kind of seems to me that they're trying to find a way to shift the focus from the problem, and I don't know, something seems a little fishy here. I haven't really pinpointed it really in depth, but I will in probably my next video or something like that. I don't know, whatever. But it seems, I don't know, something seems a little fishy here. Anyway, number 7, new Luna will be airdropped to LUNC stakers, holders, residual UST holders, and essential app developers. Also, TFL's wallet will be removed from the airdrop, making Terra a fully community-owned chain, which would be very nice. That would be very nice, actually. But the problem here, you guys, is getting everybody on board with this. That's the biggest problem. Let's see here. Number 8, we believe this token distribution, in addition to the best efforts by LFG to make UST holders whole, best solves for the varying interests and time preferences for each stakeholder group, and most important, creates the most viable path to revive the Terra ecosystem. Number 9, Terra 2.0 is focused on developers. Developers will get an immediate emergency allocation of Luna tokens to fund Runway, as well as a pool of tokens earmarked to align the interests of the base layer with its builders. Overall here, you guys, what I'm seeing here is it seems like Stablecoin or Duquan, he's definitely trying to do whatever it takes to literally make his project or make the Terra ecosystem stay relevant, okay? Which is very, very good. That is a very key thing here, because if they want any kind of inkling of, any kind of little inkling of moving forward in the future, or gaining more momentum in the future, they're going to have to keep in touch with their community like this. So this is cool. I like seeing this. Overall, yeah, I hate what happened. I hate what they did. I hate how it all went down. I hate that a bunch of people lost money, but this is kind of the risk you take when you're investing and putting money into something that's unregulated like this. I mean, realistically, that's kind of the downfall here, but it is the truth. So let's go ahead and take a look at this ecosystem revival plan 2 and see what people are saying about it. So guys, we got this revival ecosystem that people are talking about. Here it's all laid out. I'm not going to read this word for word or anything like that. We'll just take a look at it real quick. Essential App Developer Program. These are there are essential apps that must exist in any Web3 ecosystem to be viable. Okay, so obviously there's a bunch of apps, whatever, token distribution. We're not going to get into any of this. Obviously, well, we will a little bit. Token distribution, 1,000 million billion, but 1 billion Luna tokens. 25% they're saying to the community pool, collateral or controlled by staked governance. That's kind of interesting. 1% to essential developers, emergency allocation. That makes sense. 4% essential developers, 1 year cliff, 4-year vesting thereafter, granted after launch traction, and 35% all bonded, unbonded Luna minus TFL at pre-attack snapshot. So, and then we've got 10% to Luna holders at the launch of snapshot. 10% unlocked at Genesis, 90% vested over 2 years thereafter, and 25% UST holders at the launch snapshot, 10% unlocked at Genesis, the rest vested over 2 years thereafter. So he's definitely taken some time to really get things, planned out here, and I really like this. Again, guys, this whole thing it's the same thing when I talk about with him staying in touch with the community and literally making people feel, I guess you could say, good. I mean, that's literally what's happening here. And that is ultimately going to create trust back into their ecosystem in the long term, you guys, which is going to be awesome, because if they can gain trust of all these people again, or of a good amount of people in the long term, then they have a very good chance at redeeming their second chance here, you guys. And it seems here like he's got a proposed timeline for everything as well. So by May 17th, the amount announcement will be out. By the 18th, they have a governance proposal out. The 21st, Terra Core release is cut. Network launch instructions made available for validators. And then on the 25th, essential app developer registration completed. 27th, Genesis file created from final launch snapshot. And then on the 27th, network launch. So that is a very, very fast timeline, to be honest with you. And I don't know. I mean, it could work. It might. I don't know. This is all up in the air, you guys. This is all completely up in the air. So this will be a very interesting week next week. Actually, the next 2 weeks are going to be pretty interesting for the whole Terra ecosystem, to be honest with you. And it's going to be interesting seeing it move forward, you guys. Let's see what some of the people are saying. So reserving this spot for a reply. Okay, whatever. Let's see here. No one wants a fork. Just burn the current Luna and fix the current algorithm to get back UST peg. I don't know about that. Let's see here. Let's see. What are people replying to that? There is no way to fix the algorithm without a fork. Classic. Please don't use this name, Do Kwon. It is a bad move against true Ethereum. With Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, because that's kind of like the same thing that happened there with Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Let's see here. 100% fact. So stealing 80 billion is okay. No, nobody stole anything. That's the problem. People need to get this right, okay? Like, that is the problem. People think that just because there was a, there was a downfall, people think that all of a sudden people are stealing money. Like, that's not what happened. Nobody stole money. If that's what happened, then they probably would have taken out of here and they wouldn't be talking or trying to keep in touch with people. There's not many people in the world that steal something and then, to talk to people. But anyway, I don't think anybody's stealing anything here, you guys. Let's see here. Burning Luna will not save the validator, obviously. So here, as we can see here, you guys, we're just going to get all kinds of opinions left and right from people. Literally, every single person is just going to give their opinion left and right. You are never going to be able to please everybody. Not at the end of the day, you guys, no matter what Terra decides to do, it is ultimately their decision. Actually, it's not ultimately their decision, but no matter what ends up happening, the thing is it's going to be best for the project moving forward, you guys. I mean, they aren't dumb. They know what's going on here. And personally, realistically, you guys, I personally think that, investing into this coin for the long term, it's it's definitely not worth it right now. Just leave it be. Don't touch it, whatever, leave it be, okay? And realistically, I would personally wait to see, you know, what their finalized revival plan is going to be, and you know, if they're actually going to go through with it, and you know, wait until after all of that happens, and wait until after, you know, wait until something else launches. Okay, you know, wait until something is more concrete before you go and put your money into this project again, you guys. If you do want to buy into it right now, I would consider treating it like a meme coin or a lottery ticket, okay? Like I say in a lot of my videos, you know, I like to treat meme coins and NFTs like lottery tickets, meaning you only buy in with stuff that you truly cannot afford, you know, with stuff that you truly can afford to lose, okay? I'm not talking about, you know, if you're in the middle class, don't be throwing $5,000 at it, okay? Maybe throw $100 or a couple $100, you know, maybe up to $500 at it or something. I don't know. Whatever you can afford to lose if it drops even further, okay? Because it's just not worth it if it goes south even further, you guys. So overall here, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the updates. Again, I'm not an expert in Terra or crypto. I'm literally just a guy who just likes to enjoy making videos on crypto, okay? And there's no rules saying that you have to be an expert in order to make videos. So, all right, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos or chatting with me here on Twitter.